Rolling.
Queen City Sessions, 218, Scene 2, Take 1. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Joe from Queen City Sessions, and I'm here today with 218. Thanks for being on the show today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome.
It's a lot of fun to be here.
Yeah, so we just had an awesome time listening to some of your guys' music. It was really great. And you guys just released a single not too long ago. You guys released an album last year. Do you want to talk a little bit about kind of like what your inspirations were for the album and about like your single that you guys just released?
Sure. So the album came out at the end of October. It's called Wish That I Was Here. And it kind of just has the central theme is kind of like being mindful and being present wherever you are. It kind of details my experience of coming to college because it was like my first time completely on my own. That summer after my sophomore year, I was like completely on my own because I stayed here in Springfield. And so it was just an interesting experience. I was working some really weird hours, so I was tired all the time.
Yeah.
So just a lot of the songs have themes of like kind of everything kind of just feels a little bit like distant and far away, and like I don't really know, what I want to do or anything. So, and then the Happiest Cry, the single that we released, is kind of like I feel like the opposite of that, just because I was like, you know what, life is like better, so I feel like I should make art that represents that. So it's kind of just about like experiencing something where you're feeling everything and you're having a great time. Wow. And there's like hope and you can just do anything. You feel like you can do anything. So that's what the single is about. And they come from similar places, but like opposite ends of the spectrum.
Took us all out on the boat. The sun was high, the wind was low. The laughter echoed off the wake. You were smiling. Time moves so well in these places. I know these people, these faces. I met God at Timberlake. He spoke to me through Pastor Steve. Hadn't talked in quite a while, but I know he watches me. Time moves so well in these places. I know these people, these faces. And it's not where I belong, but it's where I want to be. Oh, oh, oh.
Before we started rolling, we were talking about like where your guys' name came from earlier. So for some of our viewers that may not know you, do you want to talk a little bit about like where your name came from and kind of like where the origins, not just of the name, but of the group, and like kind of how you guys came together and started this?
Sure. So the number 218, growing up, like my entire adolescence, I lived in a house in O'Fallon, Missouri, where the house number was 218. And as I like grew up and I started driving, like I realized that the mile marker, I would drive 1 mile to school every day, and the mile marker was 218. it started at 218 and it ended at 218. It wasn't 217 or 19. So like every day I drove that, I would see all the signs and I would see this number all the time. I would notice it on like the clock or whatever, or like gas prices. And it just kind of became this thing where every time I saw it, I would just like have this moment. I would like look at the number and be like, oh, there it is again. And I just kind of, it, it doesn't mean anything, but at the same time, it like gathered all this meaning from random moments in my life where something would happen that was significant and then I'd notice the number and I'd be like, it kind of became this like thumbs up sign from the universe. I know that's cheesy, but
No, it's great.
so that's where that came from. And so when I moved away to college, I did my first project, which was actually a student project. We recorded an 8-track album with a friend of mine who was a senior at my college as well. I was like, what do I feel like is like a constant in my experiences through all these songs? Because a lot of those songs was like experiences from high school. They're like things that had been written forever, but we just kind of were able to put them down on paper. So I was like, what has been constant through like the themes of all these songs? And I just kept thinking about like 218. So that's where the name came from. I was like, I guess I should stamp that on there like every time.
Sure.
Like every time I look at this music and these experiences, like there's my like sign from the universe again that I'm like doing something important.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you guys have just kind of like recently come together. So
Yeah.
how did you guys decide we're gonna go on this adventure together?
Well, yeah, you go
Yeah, I
ahead.
guess I'll talk. So I'm currently a junior, but I'm only in my second year. So I met Ephraim last year through our jazz band. We're both jazz musicians. We both play in the jazz band. And then the friendship kind of started from there. And then when Ephraim started releasing his music, I started listening to it a lot. I'm from North Carolina, so his themes of kind of like missing home kind of like connected to me a lot. And so kind of just talking to him about it, like just started like coming up with the idea like, hey, like we could like do something with this, like we could just like play small gigs, I don't know, like this is just like a way of like expressing myself. And like I like to make music too, and so like it's just a way of like coming together and kind of expressing both of ourselves as artists. And yeah.
Strung out, dry mouth, cold showers to wake up, rolls off the syringe, hold back my own hand. Dug out, sleep now, pull harder to keep me down, a ring on your hand, take the cable car again. Ooh. I thought I know by now, I thought I'd heal somehow. Look into my eyes again. How long can I pretend? Find me honesty. I've been trying hard hard to be what I'm supposed to be. I'll make it to you. I'll make it to you. Ooh, feel the heat of the sun on my skin, but I'm not warm. Turn the key, step on it, rest my head, but I'm not home. There's nothing for me here. There's nothing for me here. My friends, there's nothing for me here. Feel the heat of the sun on my skin, but I'm not warm. Turn the key, step on it, rest my head, but I'm not home. There's nothing for me here. There's nothing for me here. My friends, there's nothing for me here. At all. At every day from the out, looking in like a cell phone. Pinch my skin like a dream, but my mind is in the ozone. I wish that I was here. I wish that I was here. My love, I wish that I was here. Strung out, dry mouth, cold showers to wake up, rolls off the sarin, hold back my own head.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like down below and subscribe. It's free for you guys and it means a lot to us. Also, make sure to leave a comment down below and tell us who you want to see next. We'll see you guys in the next one.